What is it you're here to do today?
Well, here in Orkney, I've been undertaking quite a few different visits, meeting different businesses and organisations and different groups. But I'm also here today to launch and announce the funding from the Islands programme. So we had the Islands funding for £4.5 million. 15 projects from across the islands applied to it, and 11 projects were successful, and Orkney was the single biggest award that we've made from that fund, and they received £1.5 million for the replacement of the nursery. So we hope that will have a really positive impact on the community here. What we were looking for with the Islands programme is for projects that would help us meet the national objectives that we have within our National Islands Plan. So helping to retain populations, we know that childcare can be an issue as well, so really hoping to try and help with some of these issues as best we can. It's also been really good about my visit to Orkney is it just amazes me whenever I'm here. I think just seeing some of the innovation and everything that's happening here, there's no doubt there's a lot of challenges, which I was hearing about from people too, a lot of similar challenges in relation to housing, various different issues like that, even just trying to attract people to jobs. I know that people are having problems recruiting too, but I do think that there's so much opportunity here as well. So it's always really exciting to come here and just hear about some of the work that's going on. I was also here yesterday too to launch the Young Islanders Network, which is also a really important initiative. And I've invited the Young Islanders Network to be part of the National Islands Plan Delivery Group. And I think that'll be really critical because I think obviously we want young people on our islands, we want them to stay, to live and to work here, and I think it's really important that they have a voice in policy making, and I think by inviting them onto the delivery group they'll be able to do that. It's been really good having the different meetings with different businesses. I was meeting with fisheries interests earlier. I met the Aspire board as well. Oh, yeah. Here at Scapa to hear about their sustainability plans with the Scottish Whisky Association too. So all of that's really exciting. But I think the other thing that's coming out loud and clear is just everybody's concerns about the cost of living crisis and the cost of energy here. Yeah. Because I think as much as we talk about it on the mainland and how much an issue it is there, we know that it's going to be even harder for people living in our island communities. So I think it's, again, that's one thing that's come across loud and clear. We're trying to do everything within the powers that we have to help as much as we can, but we're restricted because obviously it's the UK government that has the levers to really address these problems, so we need them to take action.
I looked up the Islands programme, and one of the big things that people were concerned about was transport.
Yeah.
Is there anything going on in the transport area that might be of interest here?
Yeah, well, we're working on the Islands connectivity plan as well, and really looking at overall connectivity across our islands, and it's a longer term plan for sustainability essentially. So that, because obviously we want to ensure, we know how critical these, well, they're lifeline services for people that live in our islands too. So it's important that we map out that investment and how we move forward.
Right.